River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars on Sunday Night Primetime.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. Joshua Carty will get it underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. That's caught left side by Bellinger. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Dax Hill.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Large snap on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
place to go, but nothing developing. Tackles behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Third and 6. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end. That's a Conklin. 17 yards on that connection. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On the give, it's Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That one intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Sanker. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Makes the score Titans 10. Jaguars nothing. Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Austin now to return this. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught by Golden, right side. Into space. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. McLaughlin's good on the extra point. The Jaguars are on the board. It's 10-7.
Jaguars 7. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
2 Big hole to the 30. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Tight end going in motion here. A 1st down throw for Lawrence. And that ball incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. But a fortunate bounce, he got it right back. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
Moving outside the pocket. He brought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go. Go, go. Go, go. Lou.
They'll send their tight end left. 2nd down, Lawrence. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That's Harrison in motion. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Red, on red. Done. This one's hot. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. As he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
Go, let's go.
That's Harrison in motion.
Silver.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That's 17 yards, and that's a first down. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10.
Hey, so go.
Receiver in motion, headed left. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Take right open.
That's Harrison in motion.
Here we go.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Lawrence now. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make. It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Carty back out following the made field goal. He'll kick this one away. Austin now to return this. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of a yard.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
14 on the pickup. First down, Jacksonville.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Try to set up the screen to Mitchell. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
What is going on?
From the shotgun, it's Williams.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Ready to go.
To throw, it's Williams. Forced to his right. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender... is going to get credit for the pick, Mike. I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath. Over on the sideline.
Oh, baby. It's all about teamwork. Time for home to make.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
All right, let's go.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Hey, Lion. Time. 11. Here we go.
They go play action for Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Will Johnson up for the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Williams. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Rolling right. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On first and 10, it's Williams. He'll get this out to his running back.
You can see it in the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On second down, it's Williams. Reek Woolen that time. Good coverage, and he breaks it up.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
And that is incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
For the field goal, a 36-yard attempt.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Jaguars are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Hey, easy.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Flush to his right. He'll air it out down the middle. That is caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here's the 24. Hey, James, out.
That's Harrison in motion. That is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And good red zone running here. Taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 9-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. On the bootleg, it's Williams. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Mitchell. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and
In these goal-to-go situations,
at the
backed up
5-yard
on your
line.
own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And that's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
We'll try and throw. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Higgins sent in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
Complete to Jaden Higgins. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got room past the 35. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big one for Tennessee. 35 yards.
What I love most about this was just the ability of the quarterback, Mike, to so quickly go through his progression. You see early on at the top of his drop, his eyes are downfield. Quickly realizes there's not a lot of opportunities downfield. Check it down to your back and see if he can pick up the rest after the catch and move the chains with his legs.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be caught. Now he's loose again. And he's got another one. Touchdown Titans. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year.
So by nature, Mike, you know I am a guy that is generally aggressive on 4th down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense, they have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Austin now to return this. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Ready to launch.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules.
The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Williams. and that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 46-yard line.
Higgins sent in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Look wide, gets this one complete, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. That one's complete to the rookie wide receiver from Southern California. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. In motion, it's Odunze. They'll throw here on 3rd and short.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
16 yards.
A gain of 16 yards. First down for Tennessee.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Titans first down.
Back to the air one more time. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The quarterback is sacked. A loss of 11 yards. It's 3rd down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike, this pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game. And they're about a half-second away from adding another sack to their total.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Titans will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
They'll get across the 20, mark them down 23-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Vegas! What is what? Guys, yeah!
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Williams to throw on second down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
To Ethan Mitchell. It's a gain of 4. Brings up
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take this one in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Tennessee. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Austin now to return this. Ooh. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Go, take it to the house.
Yeah. What is up? Vegas!
Go win him. Here's Williams on first and 10. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Michael Williams in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
No give on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 3rd down, 3 to go. They'll send a tight end in motion. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones. Inside the 40. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
So, Mike, the second that ball came out of his hand, I held my breath, because when you are late, especially throwing the ball out towards the sideline, it is not going to end up good at this level. And the second he saw that ball in the air and broke on it, he had 6, and all he had to do really was make the catch, and then he was just off to the races, and it was nothing but green grass out in front.
That's the score of Titans 44, Jaguars 20.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You had no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And that one's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Tight end motioning left. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down.
70 Lions.
That's Harrison in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Let's go now.
That's Harrison in motion. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Jacksonville. Good night, everyone.